Hello Aries, welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely magnificent. It is Monday here in Australia and it is the start of a brand new week, new possibilities. Aries, you might notice I'm in a different area just for this week. It's only for this week. Our neighbor is being extremely loud. So if it sounds a little bit echoey where I am, I do apologize. I just want it to be far away from the noise. So there's least distraction when I do the readings, and of course, least distraction for you, Aries, as the viewer. So Aries, one announcement, and then we're going to get straight into the reading. I just wanted to let you know that there is absolutely still time for those that wish to enroll in our signature online Master Tarot course. If you want to be taught exclusively by myself and also Gigi, shoot us an email. It's in the description box below. Our email is there. It's fifigigitarot@gmail.com, and I will personally respond to you. I always endeavor to respond within 24 hours because I don't like people waiting. I don't like, in other words, as I say, I don't like to keep people hanging because I know you have stuff to do and I want to respond to you and to confirm that you will have the early bird discount so you don't have to pay full price. Because once our course is up, which is 100% online, self-paced, you can take as little or as long as you want, and it's mainly all video based. The original course price is 550 Australian. But if you do send us an email, and I will guarantee, I will actually confirm that you're in, you'll only pay 195 Australian. So that is a massive discount. So there is time, there is still time, because we're kind of nearing towards the end though of creating our course video. So there is still time. Shoot me an email in the description box below and I guarantee that I will absolutely respond to you. So let me clear the deck for you. Aries, for this week, I do want to talk about a particular person on your mind. Now, this person, perhaps you feel that they're still taking up even a little bit of free residence in your heart space or at the back of your mind. And this person can be dealing with someone that you're dealing with now, in your recent past. Maybe you're on again or off again, or even in the deeper part of your past, which is why who this person is extremely personal. Maybe you're with this person, maybe you're not. But the whole thing is, what do they want to tell you? The person on your mind, if they had the golden opportunity, Aries, to sit with you face to face and say anything to you, what would it be? Let's do this. Let's do a good shuffle. And let's see if your person had that opportunity. It's like, we could say it's almost like the Page of Wands, when they give you this once in a lifetime opportunity. What would they say to you? Is there anything that they want to say to you? What would they say? And let's see how it's reflected in the cards. With the initial R, they're showing me, I'm always seeing R, like R for Ralph. Two more. Yes, you've got a bit of stuck energy, and I don't feel that's you though. I do feel it could be your person actually. Usually it is, because I'm now trying to pick up collectively the energy of the person that you are thinking about. And I'm not saying that you're thinking about them obsessively. It's like every now and then you think, wow, look at that. That doesn't happen just for no reason. That's you. The Four of Wands is exclusively represented by Aries energy. Of course, all fire, but this is Aries energy, and you know what this means. I mean, the image already speaks for itself. Do apologize if it's a bit darker here. This is what happens when you don't work in your usual office, but that speaks of reunion with hot topics, the hot energies between the both of you of, reconciliation, of commitment, of marriage, changing jobs, celebrating, yes? It's like we're celebrating the harvest, we're celebrating coming together. This could also mean the idea of moving in together or moving back in together in due time. And fours are all about planning. They're all about the foundation. And I couldn't help to notice we also have the Lovers at the bottom. So this is going to be a really interesting reading. How are they going to take action? Are they going to actually voice what they want to tell you? We will see. So let's do these. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Oh, I don't want to see the cards. That's why I know I shuffle a really weird way. It's because I actually just don't want to see the cards as well. So we find out together. So let's see, the bottom of your deck is you. Look at that, the Emperor again. So you're coming out in a position of power. That is exclusively and only represented by Aries energy. It is fair to say One, you're in a position of power. You've got, this is like boss energy. This is like the divine masculine. It's all the kings wrapped up into one. So you're in a very good position right now to say yes, to say no, yes to this opportunity, no to that opportunity. But your person is really looking up to you. Like, wow, what else do we have? The Queen of Swords. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Perhaps they want to talk. And you know what, dare I say this, Aries, is that you wouldn't mind talking to this person. And if that were to happen, things can actually work out. The Six of Wands. Leo energy right there. And we are, wow, you got the best card. Okay, that's my favorite card. And we've got the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. And you see, in the signature online master tarot course, I preach why this is, and I've actually already filmed all of the major arcana cards, all the videos about, and I talk about why this is the best card. Look at that. The sun rises after perhaps a very sad ending that happened between the both of you. The Ten of Swords, that is Gemini energy. We'll only really focus on this. I can already see that perhaps you're not talking and we haven't been with each other perhaps for a while. It's definitely been more than 10 weeks. We can be safe about that though. But, you know, we've got the Queen of Swords. And look at that. See how it looks like there's a lot of wind. It hasn't been easy, right? So this already tells me for both of you that life hasn't been easy, especially your love life. It's been quite turbulent. But we've got the sword. It's up. So when the sword is up, that represents open, honest, clear-cut communication. I feel that both of you are single because you only have one bird above you and you're looking ahead. And look at this, your head is above the clouds. How fantastic is this? So you've got clarity, your person has clarity. One thing they know is that they want to work things out with you. Now, why do I say that? This is the minor arcana of the Chariot, which means personal victory. It's not instant success. In other words, a conversation that you have with this person, a certain reconciliation, we're seeing there with the Four of Wands, can work out, but it's not going to happen overnight. Absolutely not. But I think both of you are still mourning over this ending. Now look that we have the bridge there in the past. Now a bridge has often in the past been known as a meeting point. We meet there and then we'll plan the future. In other words, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, right? Because I can see here that both of you are mourning over love lost, but we still have two cups upright, which tells me already there is a lot of emotional regret over what happened. Perhaps we said some things that hurt each other, but literally, I don't care where the sun lands. The fact that it made an appearance, yeah, this is a good outcome. It's a happy outcome. We are overcoming this. What else are we overcoming? Look, the Strength card, more Leo energy, unconditional love, going from strength to strength. This is absolutely wonderful. Let's get to the main messages. I didn't think this was actually going to appear so early, but it did. And I think the timing is right. So let's put all the cards down. What do we have? Page of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. That is also Virgo and Taurus. Now this is the Student card. Now literally it could mean we are studying, right? To expand our resources and our money. But because this is a love reading, it shows to me here, especially your person has learned a massive lesson about you, about themselves, about the connection. Definitely don't expect something big though, because it's a page. Expect small offers, small messages. It's only because they're dancing around to see. Depends on the card. How are you going to receive them? All right, you're probably not really happy with them at the moment. We have the Five of Wands. You might be dealing with a Leo here as well, or you could be having very strong Leo in your chart. And those clouds, of course, clouds are very reminiscent of troubling times that happened between the both of you, right? So yes, you might be quite angry, frustrated, very annoyed with this person. And I do feel that the last memory that you have with this person has absolutely been terrible. It left a sour taste in your mouth. You know, we know that those swords there, they do represent loss, endings, separation, divorce here, where you know your person cheated you, or they did something where you felt that was just complete utter deceit. How could they have done that? So that explains why they're going to give you small offers and dance around this reconciliation. Let's talk about your person. Seven of Pentacles. So that's Taurus energy. So your person is kind of looking to the past, and this really shows to me that they would like, so they're considering this. If they could actually tell you something without any fears, that they would actually love to entertain the idea of replanting the seed, reinvesting in this, nurturing this connection. Like this person here is nurturing the garden, but it's got pentacles there, right? Something solid, you know, it's something fruitful, it's loyal, it's grounded, and it's quite promising here. Because I do feel that the issue here is that your person pulled the plug on this and they stopped investing in this. And that is why they're approaching you like a small page. But they're looking down, it's like, I would like that. But I see that at the moment, both of you may be on different pages. You know, maybe, yes, you would like that because that's what's happening to you. We do have reconciliation, but there is something here that is still quite annoying you. And that could be the injustice. So let's see what's happening behind the scenes with your person. We have the Devil. That's Capricorn energy right there. So your person, I don't think you probably know this. This might be new information to you. You've got double Capricorn energy here. They could indeed be very attached to you, infatuated. You know, if I saw more swords, I would say actually obsessed, and it's very unhealthy. The positive side of the Devil actually shows to me that this represents unbreakable bonds of commitment and marriage, and where we're literally joined at the hip, right? So when things were good, they were great until it wasn't. I think here also what your person may be doing behind the scenes is probably dealing with their shadow side. They're doing too much of something to cope with what's happening or what has happened between the both of you. So this could be like too much gambling, overeating, too much retail therapy, self-medicating, addictions, dependencies here. I do feel they may be very attached to you. That's why, you know, we have the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, they're all leaning in toward you. And here you are protecting your energy. So that is actually quite interesting here as well. I don't like to use the word obsession, but there is definitely an attachment. There's this infatuation. They may be trying to overcome their shadow side. Let's see. Let's talk about the beating heart of your reading. This one's really important because this will often show mutual energies of what you both want. Or even if you sat down, it's like, yeah, we can actually both agree or disagree on this. What is it? Not the Chariot. Cancer energy. Now, what I like here is that the Chariot is actually holding a wand. I don't know if you can see that. And that's the Ace of Wands for me, which is a passionate, fiery new start. And we've got the Sphinxes there, which is balance in yin and yang. To find the balance here between the both of you, to seek fairness and meet in the middle, this leads to literally instant success, overnight success. So this is the major arcana here, of course, of the Six of Wands that we saw. So I think that you do want to work things out. I feel like, Aries, some of you might be in a hurry, but in a hurry to get answers, because if that's your last memory of this person, that kind of tells me that you're still very annoyed, and perhaps you actually don't have all the answers as to why your person perhaps stopped, you know, they pulled the plug, why they actually stopped investing in this as well. Maybe they were tempted, and they were tempted to go back to something that was familiar, or they were just tempted to see if the grass was greener on the other side, which we know from experience now that never works. What's on the other side is a barren wasteland. They shouldn't have tended to this, which now we can see they want to. But that's the fastest moving energy in the entire deck. So what are they doing? They want to win you back. And that's the only thing they're thinking about. That's interesting. So we've got some action cards here. Now, what else is going on with your person? I mean, what else do they even want? High Priestess, Pisces energy, they're not really giving much away. A lot of people don't like seeing the High Priestess, because when the High Priestess does appear, it's like, this is for you, the reader, Aries, it's like, we're not going to tell you everything. There are certain things you need to find out on your own. I can already tell that this person would like to have a successful face-to-face meeting, because the Page of Pentacles, like the Three of Pentacles, often lead to face-to-face communication, right? Even if it's like FaceTime or Zoom time, you know, thanks to technology here. But they're really keeping their thoughts, their feelings. They're being quite secretive about this, and it's very hard to read them at the moment. The High Priestess almost puts up a wall here for the reader, which is me. But I already know here, I mean, you've got major arcanas here, so they're pretty powerful. And I almost think here, an issue that really annoyed you, and I don't blame you, is that perhaps they were quite mysterious. They were telling you one thing, but all this time they were planning something else. You know, it's not that they were doing it on purpose, but usually this is kind of like, it's not a very big card like the Emperor, for example. It's like, oh, do I tend to this? Do I not? Is it worth it? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Should I do it? So I just feel there was something happening in the past where your person was not sure about how much do I invest in this. So again, there could have been that temptation of maybe going back to the ex, or maybe I should just be single, maybe I should see what else is out there. And now it's bitten them in the bum, because now it's like they're keeping all of their feelings to themselves, and their instincts, their intuition is kind of like tugging at them, saying, you got to take action now. It may be too late. So let's talk here about any concerns or any wishes that we have. So this is nice. We have the Hermit. That is the wise sage. and it's ruled by Virgo. So both of you have spent some fair amount of time apart here, and it's often needed. And I like this. This is a good indication that both you, especially your person, have changed for the better. Look at that. We've got the Hermit here, the wise sage, completely alone. This is the desert period. And what are they doing? They're casting light back into the past though. And that staff there represents the wisdom. So your person has changed. And I'm not, giving them permission or, letting them get away with it. But perhaps this was a massive lesson that your person had to learn on how not to treat Aries, how to approach now relationships in a much more mature manner. So there's been a lot of introspection, a lot of looking within, and now I think they secretly know, their intuition is telling them how to win you back, how to actually make up for lost time, and also how to overcome if there's any dependencies or addictions, the shadow side of your person, because there's been a lot of introspection here. I don't think that your person's like gallivanting around town, dating random people. They're not doing that. They prefer to be alone than with anyone else. In fact, they just want to be with you. We can already see that. There's a lot of contemplation here, and they're looking straight at you. So I don't think there's much to be concerned about. There's a lot to be more hopeful about, because there are certain cards for me that indicate, has someone changed for the better? And for me, it's the Hermit, it's the Death card, and it's Judgment, and they're all major arcanas here. So if you're wondering, a concern, have they changed? Or will they revert back to their own ways? I don't think that they will, but it doesn't mean you have to take this person back though. Now let's talk here about the near future. We have another major arcana, and that is the Moon, which is Pisces and also Cancer energy. So there is a lot going on here, isn't there? And obviously we've got the Moon there that is showing the 3 phases of the Moon, right? We're showing like the new moon, the crescent moon, the full moon, for example. And of course, it's been, look at that, the road there has been very long for the both of you, at least it feels that way. And I think that for both of you, Aries, we're trying to control our emotions. We've got the wild wolf there, the domesticated dog there. A lot of people have been asking me, what is the crab or the crayfish, depending on what card you get? What does that indicate? That's your subconscious, it's your dreams. At night, everything comes out, and the bigger the moon is, the more shadows there are. So I do see that both of you have some internal fears and anxieties about meeting each other. And I think especially you do as well. You may be curious here, for example, but kind of nervous. Can this actually work out? Or is this person again going to hurt me? Are they going to pull the plug on this relationship? Are they only telling me what I want to hear? No. The High Priestess here reads between the lines. It's a very intuitive card. So is the Moon. So they're telling you both here that yes, your person was actually keeping things from you. Yes, they were probably lying, not to hurt you. If I saw a lot of swords, I would think this person is extremely toxic. There was just something that they were not sure about. One thing they're sure about is how much they love you, how much they want to come back. But perhaps what was happening in their current life right now, they needed to go through some lessons here, even if they had to deal with someone that was quite toxic. Could have been even a child. Believe it or not, I've seen it before. Family members, the ex here as well. So these feelings here, it's okay. It's actually, you know what, it's better that we actually go through it, because the sun is going to come up. And when the sun comes up, nothing here is left uncovered. So let's talk about the outcome is the Tower. That's Scorpio energy. So this relationship had to come to an end. As we can see, the lightning strike, this is very strong Scorpio energy, and the lightning strike, there is a sudden shock, right? The crown that is coming off represents our power. We thought that we were in control of this relationship. We actually placed our trust in this person, but that's come toppling off. And of course, that's kind of reminiscent of both of you falling down. It hasn't been easy. The fact that all of these are major arcanas, it's a very powerful reading. And this actually shows the more majors we have, the quicker that your person is actually going to be coming closer to you. There is a lot that they want to say to you. In fact, the reason why they ended this is not the truth. They may have looked at you square in the eyes or on the phone and said, I can't be with you because of this, this, and this. That was not the truth. We can already see here. And your intuition is telling you, I kind of know that. So be prepared here. This is going to be perhaps a shocking return. And this could also be a shocking awareness of what's happened. I still want to get more messages here. Let's see. So I'm wondering, how much are you aware of what was going on in their life when you were together, when you were with this person? Did they really tell you everything that was going on? Because why would they then just pull the plug on this? Because I feel this was very sudden and you were very blindsided. And I think some of you could be quite turned off here. by actually, you know, giving this person a chance. I think you're curious, but I think in the end, maybe some of you are quite a little bit turned off. You're not viewing this person the same way. And maybe your intuition is, you know, they could be telling you, you know, it's all great that they're sorry. It doesn't mean we have to take this person back though. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and the last one. Just something I wanted to point out here also with, we've got those 2 towers there. They are gray. And when we see gray color in the tarot, it's kind of telling you, if you can, the best to be a little bit impartial, to not lean towards, you know, either being overly logical or overly emotional here. If you want to hear what they have to say and kind of be neutral, that's kind of the best way to approach it. I know it's asking you for a lot, but you might even give this person the Tower moment. So the bottom of the deck is, yeah, they're going to talk to you. We have the Ace of Swords. That is Libra, Gemini, and of course Aquarius energy. See how the sword is pointing up? We still got that crown. You're still in control of the situation. So of course aces do indicate a brand new beginning, right? There's a breakthrough, but only after this conversation. And the fact that it's pointing up, it's going to be clear cut, to the point, honest communication, that they absolutely adore you. Funny way of showing it in the past, but from now, within the next 2 months, it's going to be quite interesting. That's strong Cancer energy. We got 2 souls merging together here as one. If there's any card here, apart from the Lovers, that shows like a really true soulmate connection where we are mirroring each other almost 100%, it is absolutely the Two of Cups. In fact, it's funny because the Two of Cups says, now is not the time to give up on those that we love yet. There's something here that you need to see for yourself. You need to hear for yourself though. This is interesting. I think some of you are probably going to see and hear something for yourself, because this is a good combination that I want to see. We've got the 6 of Swords. That is Aquarius energy. Whether this person is near or far, what's behind you is the choppy waters, and what's in front of you there is all, you know, the lake of tranquility, and it's the number 6, which is balance and peace. And what happens when we move forward with or without this person? Although I'm kind of inclined to say some of you are going to hear and see this person, you know, obviously in person. It's a time to drop these wands, and this is the most stressful card. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's Sagittarius energy, and each single wand there that appears to be breaking your back does represent a challenge, a lesson, a loss, an experience, a person that has caused you a huge amount of stress, but you're going to take some action. You've got the Knight of Wands. That's the call to action. I think you're going to make a quick decision about meeting this person face to face, because we have the Page of Pentacles twice, whether you want to commit to them or not. So let's paint a much more deeper picture here, because this is quite a powerful reading with all the major arcanas here. The Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have 4 fixed signs here. We have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Now, this all really depends on your decision. That could be your person falling down, and here you are living your best life. Now, this obviously, Wheel of Fortune, is strongly linked to your destiny, divine timing. That there is a reason why, and we don't have to know all the answers why with a High Priestess. It's like, let us figure this out. But there is a reason why your person could be returning within 2 months, well before the end of the year. Clearly they want a new cycle, they want change, they want another go here with you. So they're probably going to, drip feed you in very small amounts with that Page of Pentacles. But this is the thing, they don't know what they're up against. Maybe they do, but you've got the 5 of Wands, and that is clarified by Temperance. More Sagittarius energy. So this is the complete opposite of the Devil, which is why I'm kind of picking up, you're probably in a better position vibrationally versus your person, and you're not impulsive. Some of you may laugh and think I am, but when it comes to this person, because it's a very important person, it's also a very important situation, I see you just dipping your feet in, because the only way to salvage this connection is that this person really has to go out of the way and show, really inject peace, balance, and harmony and patience with you as well. You are in a really good position. The triangle right there on your chest is pointing up, right? As opposed to with the Devil, everything's pointing down, but you're pointing up. So your head is in a really good space right now, emotionally, vibrationally here as well. You've got the long journey, you've got the sun there behind you. You're really kind of tending to your own garden, but you're kind of also wondering, and you're a little bit hesitant, can we actually heal this as well? And if we did, We can't take it fast. It has to be very slowly. Let's talk about your person. Wow, that's you. On your person's placement, the Fool is Aries energy. I think they're just going to bite the bullet and do it. And we have to understand, we have to see what's going on here. Your person could be really, really hopeful. I don't want to say the word stupid because that's just putting someone down, but they could be just very naive. I mean, they're just going to do it. And the Fool is the start of, you know, again, a brand new cycle of the major arcana. The white rose there indicates the innocence and the purity. They want new beginnings. They are aware of the risks involved. And it's almost like, now see, we're getting, again, more major arcanas. Like literally, if we look now, it's on the board, it's just all majors. So this person is absolutely on their way. And it's almost like your spirit team is saying, hold my drink. We're actually working behind the scenes, especially with that Wheel of Fortune. In fact, the Fool is actually looking towards you. So they are on their way. There is a lot that they want to say to you, which first of all is the truth. So let's talk about that Devil. Yep, 3 of Cups. Cancer energy. So this is reunion. It's opening up lines of communication once more. It's your person asking you out. Let's do something fun. It is actually one of the most fun. It's one of the most sociable cards here as well in the entire deck. The second one for me would be like the 6 of Cups here. But this card does come with a massive dose of emotional healing, emotional energy. I'm feeling for the vast majority of you, your person secretly could be over drinking as well, or overeating, overindulging. That could be their vice. And I feel it's just to the point where it's very unhealthy, but that's their coping mechanism. The fact that you're not together, and if they're highly stressed emotionally, they're all over the place, that's how they're actually dealing with it. So I don't know if you're aware of that, but with the High Priestess, they're probably very good at hiding it here as well. But make no mistake, they're planning here to meet you in the middle and ask you out. So, and here they come with the Chariot, and that's clarified here. I'll just cover this up, and I will have to cover the Lovers because there is some nudity there. So we do have the Lovers, that is Gemini energy right there, and is the number 6, which is about harmony, which is about balance. So Aries, I know that you love this person and they love you. This is often when it's mutual, and it is in the placement here where it is mutual energies. Now the card is asking you, Aries, to make a decision from the heart. And a decision from the heart could be, I'll work on this. Or a decision from the heart could be is, I actually don't want to work on this because I'm putting myself first. So I'm just going to have to cover the Lovers there. But this person, we already know. And I've said it before, they're coming back because they still do love you. They just happened to really majorly screw up this connection. Let's talk here about the High Priestess, is the Hanged Man. Pisces energy. Lots of majors here. So your person is going to have to input a self-sacrifice here. Feel the fear and do it anyway. But during this time apart, I think it's actually done very well for your person because they have really thought about you, the connection, about themselves from different angles, different lights, different perspectives now. Because that person, even though they're hanging by one foot, they're actually really kind of cool, calm and collected, as you can see. And I feel like deep down inside, I have to say, I think they're more afraid about approaching you. Should I approach Aries? Should I not? If I do, is that the right thing? What if I wait? And I feel like what they're going to do, they're just one day going to bite the bullet and they're just going to do it and they're going to cut themselves loose. So their arrival here could be quite a shock because the Tower is a very volatile card and it swings either way. You know, it's like my breakup or my shake-up, my shocking card or my shocking surprise card. So it's not looking all bad, but I feel like their arrival, their message, whatever they're planning to do here to tell you the truth is just going to come out of left field. What I like is that I am seeing the Hermit and the Queen of Swords. So again, that is very strong Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. They're looking straight at you. And this is very indicative. The Queen and the King of Swords often do represent someone that is our ex. And the sword is pointing up though. Now, it doesn't matter the gender of your person, but the Queen of Swords is often widowed, separated, divorced here as well. Maybe they were waiting for something to wrap up here. And not sure, is this the right time? Absolutely it is. They're a lot more wiser now. And the Queen of Swords, just like the King of Swords, they just cut to the chase. They want to talk. And they're looking straight at you. The good thing is that the sword is pointing up. If it was down, they probably even would be withholding even more information from you. So it's almost like if this is the time to talk, now is the time to air out everything here. I think a concern you have would be, well, are they just telling me what I want to hear? I don't think so. Let's talk about the Moon. Wow. You got the Ace of Cups. So you got already the Ace, you got the 2, you got the 3 of Cups. So we've only got 3 months left until the end of the year. And this is also known as the card of true love. And if there's any ace that really shows the most romantic card of falling in love all over again, it's the Ace of Cups. As we can see, the water that is overflowing, right? The chalice represents emotions. As they say, the cup runneth over. The dove is like, I come in peace. And we are falling in love all over again, but I still see that you have some internal fears and anxieties. What if this is a false start? What if this person is actually lying to me? I feel this conversation here is the be all and end all, because they're going to be offering you this, you know, this cup. They absolutely do love you. But again, it's like, where are you more leaning towards? No, we've got the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. I think they sense some hesitation in you, because the King and the Queen of Wands, they are the first ones out of all the other, you know, court cards. Even the Queen, right? They're the first ones to always take action, to take control of a situation. In fact, the King of Wands often reminds me, it's like the brother or the close cousin of the Emperor. So they want to take control of this situation. That may actually shock you, may take you by surprise. They may actually sense some hesitation here in you. Yeah, I think you're, whoop, just knocked the camera. Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy. I think you're just still a little bit unsure though, because enough time has passed and it's like, well, they did it once. Who's to say they won't do it again though? Yeah, see, you're a bit indecisive with that Two of Swords. Libra energy. Let's just see a little bit more where you're going towards. Thank you. Look at that. Again, hesitancy. Queen of Rods. I think you will take action towards what? Yeah, you might actually meet them in the middle and try just one more time. That's the 10 of Cups. That is Pisces energy right there. And it is your happily ever after. So I think after much consideration, look, the 10 rolls over to the Ace. So you pretty much have the best cups here as well. There is still love. And there's also a lot of fear. But I think ultimately the heart wins. And the heart knows exactly what it wants. And ultimately, as you can see, we've got the King and the Queen of Wands, but you're not on the same spread yet. You haven't seen eye to eye on this situation yet. So if anything, I think this is actually a really good outcome, especially before the end of this year. In fact, within 10 months, you might think, I'm actually really happy I gave this person a chance, because they have changed with the Hermit card. They've learned to not be impulsive and to not just leave if things get tough here. So what is it that they want to tell you? Please forgive me. I'm coming to tell you the truth, how much they also love you, and also the stress that they have incurred of not being with you as well. I just feel that there was something that they were not sure of. And I think you might know what it is. How much do you know what was going on in their life? That played a very big factor, and now they want to come and clarify everything. So this is looking really, really good, Aries. I'm really liking this reading for you in regards to this person. So I'm going to leave this here. But as a reminder, again, if you still wish to have the early bird discount, in the description box below is our email, fifigigitarot@gmail.com. Send us an email and I'll personally respond to you as confirmation that you will not pay full price for our online signature master tarot course. Always remember, Aries, you are in control, so power to you, and I will see you soon. Bye.